Welcome to Riku of Two Reflections, and as far as our opening hand goes, yes, we will keep on this one. We've got 3 lands, we got Explosive Vegetation, some really nice mid-range instant threats that we can get down for our opponent, and of course, everybody's favorite, Mr. Inferno Titan. So, and also playing against Baby Sram, who doesn't even know a word yet, so hopefully this will be a fun game. Let our opponent get this game started. But yes, welcome to some Riku. Hope you're excited for some Teamer, Spellslinger, Teamer Ramp, Teamer Value, whatever you want to call it. Something along those lines. So, see what we rip into. If not, Soul Ring. We will definitely take that. I guess, yeah, let's just go and go to Catacombs. We're going to grab ourselves a tropical island. That way we can make that Soul Ring nice and happy. You can relax on the beach, and then anything else, pass the turn over to our opponent. We're playing Riku of Two Reflections. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may pay Is It. If you do, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay Simic. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Our opponent playing against Baby Sram, and Baby Sram's on the battlefield now. So we could hold on to Explosive Vegetation, but I really like getting this going pretty quick. I think this sounds pretty good. So let's go and crack Arid Mesa. Let's go and grab ourselves a Volcanic Island. Let's go for Explosive Vegetation because this deck wants to ramp, and it loves to do that. So Explosive Vegetation, and let's go ahead, since we do have double red from Inferno Titan, let's make sure that we grab... Yeah, let's grab Mountain, and let's go and grab Forest. We do need to grab another blue source at some point, but actually we've got Steam Vents in the hand, so that'll be perfect. So anything else, pass it over to our opponent. Yeah, turn 2, we've got 6 mana. Welcome to the Commander, partner. Playing against Sram. See, whenever you cast an or equipment or vehicle spell, draw a card. So we'll see what sort of flavor of Sram we're playing against. But we did cover both commanders. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors, TCG Player. If you go to bit.ly/Jolt MTG, that will apply my affiliate link. So if you're in the market to get some of the new cards that just finally released, please consider using that link. It's a great way to chip some extra mana into my mana pool. So also, let's give a quick shout out to MTGOTraders. If you need to do any sort of playing online with the new commander set, hey, MTGOTraders will certainly take care of you. And give a quick shout out to ingaming.com/Jolt. If you go to ingaming.com/Jolt, that will apply my coupon code and you get something cool. And we'll finish that in just a second. So we got some good stuff on Sram. We got Bone Splitter over there. We do have protection from, yeah, we'll do that in just a sec. So let's kind of see what we're working with. I think at this point, protection from black and red, and then protection from multicolored. So we've got a little bit of a Voltron option coming down. So I think our best bet at this point right now is to simply just go for Riku. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we could go Inferno. I just really like the idea of Inferno Titan making a copy off of Riku. So let's get Riku down. We don't have any protection for Riku, but actually we'll do this. So it's going to be Nature's Lore. We'll grab ourselves another green source. Let's grab ourselves Taiga Bucket, and then let's go for Riku. That's going to be, there we go. Let's tap down for Teamer colors, tap down for a green, and then tap down for one more. There we go. Let's get Riku down. Let's put Steam Vents into play tap. Not going to pay 2. And then anything else, pass it back over to our opponent. Last but not least, I started a Patreon. So if you'd like to support cool content like this, hey, there's a link down in the description below. Get your name in the credits and, you know, help support cool content. So there we go. It's officially free time if you're keeping score. Let's have some fun. So as far as Riku goes, I did make a few changes to the Riku deck. Really, I was trying to figure out what I want to record this weekend, and I was really excited about Calamex. So I'm like, all right, let's kind of get into a teamer mood. So that's kind of what we've got going on right now. We did kind of have a lot more cantrips of Riku in here than I liked, like having a look at it at a later point. And so I ended up adding some stuff like Impulse and Anticipate, different things that allow us to look at a pretty good chunk of cards. And then we've got ourselves a board state on our opponent's side. Okay. And they do have Metalcraft with that Uazama's Jitte. So this is, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's see how this goes. So they can equip for 0. If they end up putting Uzama's Jitte onto Sram, they can immediately go for the -1 off of Riku. So if they don't go for it immediately, we might be able to sequence like a Disallow and Heroic Intervention to protect Riku. But trying to do that doesn't sound that much fun. So we'll see how they decide to play this one out. So they're going to be swinging in definitely for 4. We're not in trouble from commander damage at any point soon. A good thing that this is a teamer ramp deck, so we can just like slam down something like Inferno Titan. But with protection from black and red, that's really not going to help us out. So let's let this damage come across. That's going to be 6 total commander damage. Put us down to 22. And then we'll see what they end up going for the Jitte triggers. But yeah, with the Riku deck, I ended up adding a little bit more mid-range spells too, like Prophetic Bolt and Rouse Outburst. There's just a lot of times where, if we untap with Riku, we have options to go for a double Prophetic Bolt. Yeah, they're going to go for it. I don't blame them. That's going to get rid of Riku. But like I did mention, we do have some ramp stuff, and we do have big threats. We're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 8 mana right now. So we even have Inferno Titan with Heroic Intervention backup. So we can certainly sequence that. So we'll see what we draw into for the turn. That is going to be fact or fiction. So I guess at this point we're probably just going Inferno Titan with Heroic Intervention. I mean, because there's no more charge counters on Uazama's Jitte, so let's go for Inferno Titan. The good thing is that hopefully we'll be able to pop that Pure Steel Paladin. So it's going to be 1, 2. Let's make sure that we leave up Heroic Intervention mana. There we go. All right, so I have Inferno Titan enter the battlefield. Let's go and send 2 of the damage over to Pure Steel Paladin, and then we're going to send 1 up top. So that's going to be Pure Steel for 2. There we go. 2 and 1. Click OK. Inferno Titan's going to jump out from the volcano and get out of here, partner. There's too much card draw. Going a little too fast. And then anything else, we're going to pass the turn over to our opponent. So there we go. With them having protection from red, that's going to make it to where we can't block. We're not going to be able to declare a blocker. So hopefully we can outrace the commander damage. Having a 6/6 that throws an extra lightning bolts up top kind of does make a difference. And the fact that we've got something like Prophetic Bolt or Fact or Fiction to dig a little bit, the game's not over, but kind of in a weird spot. That's one of those things with Sram. Sram's kind of, there's a couple times where it just whiffs, and then there's other times where we can see how good this Voltron package looks. It looks pretty good. So, but yeah, as far as any other, oh yeah, I did end up adding Nyxbloom Ancient, because there's just like, if we tap, let's say if something happens to Inferno Titan, then we get down Nyxbloom Ancient. You just want to have these really nice late game threats that even if we don't be able to get an extra copy of it with Riku, it still just helps you kind of propel yourself into the late game. So that kind of opens us up on some of our X spells, stuff like Pull from Tomorrow, Dig Through Time, Thassa's Intervention, just different things like that. Now we do have, I think, oh no, I don't think I put it in here. Bane of Progress. I put it into my Kamal deck. I did some updating this morning, but about to say if we had a Bane of Progress, that would be a very nice thing on this board state, but unfortunately we don't have it right now. So our opponent is going for an Enlightened Tutor, so let's see what this is going to reveal, and then we'll go from there. Okay, that's going to be Compulsory Rest. Let's see what this is. Enchant creature can attack or block. It has 2 mana. Sack this creature. You gain 2 life. All right. Okay. I guess if they do end up going for that, we can actually end up going for Heroic Intervention. Yeah, I actually do like that because it's going to make it fall off, and yes, I like that a lot. So, all right, so we're going to be able to dodge that. So we're going to go for Rest, and they're going to definitely target Inferno Titan. Let's go for Heroic Intervention. There we go. Shout out to Eli. Jolt always has it. There we go. Let's go for Heroic Intervention. It's going to protect old Inferno Titan over there, and then we should be off to the races. We're looking at 9 from Inferno Titan. We've got Prophetic Bolt doing some damage up top. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, and it looks like they're going to hold back. So, we'll probably still end up... Now, with the Jitte trigger, deals combat damage, there's going to be a few extra options they can go for. That's going to be 4 damage. Yeah, I don't know if we can actually swing in with Inferno Titan. We'll see. All right, let's see what we can do about this. What we can do is we can disallow on one of the Uazama's Jitte's triggers. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Let's go for that. All right, so let's go and push in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's going to leave just enough for even Prophetic Bolt and Fact or Fiction, or just simply disallow on Prophetic Bolt. So, yeah, let's do that. So let's go and push in with Inferno Titan. The main thing is we're going to get this 3 damage up top. We want to get this going. We want to set the tone. So we're going to do 3 damage up top to our opponents. Put them down to 26. Chunk a big old lava ball at them. There we go. Hit Sram in the face. They do go for the block. Now, they do go for the Jitte activations. We'll be able to disallow one of those abilities and stop that. So hopefully that's a way for us just to get in a little bit of extra damage, especially on a board state like this. It's just kind of... Actually, we can just disallow the actual Jitte trigger. Yeah, that's a lot better. There we go. Kind of overthought that one. Let's go disallow on the trigger. That's going to stop it. And then, yeah, just running effects like disallow in your commander decks. There's a lot of things that you can hit with a activated ability or triggered ability that really do help you out. So, We can jam a Factor Fiction. We've already made the land drop. But let's just go and leave up Prophetic Bolt at this point right now, because we're going to be able to deal 4 damage to our opponent at 22. If they get down some sort of utility creature, then we might be able to pop that one and still get some card advantage. So I kind of like that. So let's see what they end up going for. But one of the downsides to playing at Sram is when they get Sram going and Sram's nice and protected, they just get this consistent, flowing of card draw. You're casting auras, you're casting equipment, so being able to replace that, and then once Sram's in that spot to where he's kind of built this like mech what is it, mech suit, assault suit, that they can just kind of keep it going. It's kind of like Voltron and Enchantress. Once you get that Enchantress engine going and casting those auras, it's a pretty good feeling. So all right, so we got Sram swinging in, still a 4-2, so we're not really, we are sitting at 10. That's going to be an extra triggers. We do have to be careful with the Uzama Jite triggers at this point right now. But, I mean, the game's not over, but it's definitely not helping that Sram has protection from red. So I think at this point, we're probably going to end up digging for actually, let's go to our main, let's go to the end step and do this. So let's go Prophetic Bolt. Basically, we're just digging for Cyclonic Rift at this point right now. Let's go Prophetic Bolt and then Factor Fiction and that. Yeah, it's going to allow us to dig like 9 cards into our library. So that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be, actually, let's do it like this. So let's go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Target our opponent with this. And the tap down for Is It. All right, so it's going to be 4 damage. It's going to put them down to 22. And it's not like we're playing Voltron, but it is kind of fun, like doing this weird Inferno Titan Sram dance. So the top 4 cards is going to be Worldly Tutor, Tri-Elder, and Eternal Witness. I guess at this point, man, we could Eternal Witness for Disallow, or we could bring back Prophetic. Well, we could actually just bring back Prophetic Bolt, I guess. I mean, worse things could be done. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go for Eternal Witness. Put those cards on the bottom in any order, and then be able to untap and see what we end up going for. But yeah, with those 2 charge counters on there, we got to be careful with that, because we can end up going for Disallow if we want to. But I just kind of like letting those charge counters happen. So, do we want to push in? No, I think we're okay at this point. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 total mana. Do we want to brainstorm before we Eternal Witness? Yeah, I think I kind of do like that. So let's go, because we can always end up going Eternal Witness at a later point for Prophetic Bolt. So let's get, Panharmonicon. And then we also have Delay. So let's put Delay on top of our library. And I do like Electrolyze. That's going to allow us to draw an extra card. I think we can just put that on top because we don't mind drawing into that. So let's go for Panharmonicon. That's going to be 1, 2. And this is going to allow us to bring back a couple different options. So I kind of like this. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go for Panharmonicon. That's going to be Eternal Witness, bringing back 2 different cards. And if we want to get rid of that Electrolyze, we can also bring back a Fetch Land. Because now that I think about it, I kind of just like going Bolt and Fetch Land, because that's going to shuffle it. Electrolyze is nice, but since we do have Prophetic Bolt in the graveyard, I think that's actually pretty good. So let's grab Arid Mesa, and then let's go ahead and grab Prophetic Bolt. At this point, if we're going to lose creatures to Jite, we're going to lose them. So we might as well just start digging for Rift or something like that. Definitely want to use that ability. There we go. Bring it back to the hand. And definitely use that ability. Bring that back. Let's make the land drop for the turn. And I guess what we could do is, if we're planning on doing that, we can actually draw into Electrolyze next turn, and then shuffle it up and get rid of that delay. So I think I kind of like that. So anything else, we're going to go past turn. Not going to swing in because we don't want to get those charge counters going. They will be able to pop Eternal Witness if they want to. So if they do that, it's basically just going to dodge a counter for Infernal Titan. So we will certainly take that. So, but yes, I think we've talked enough about the deck. But yeah, last week, if you are a daily viewer of my channel. Last week I didn't put out a lot of content. I don't know, it's just kind of like not necessarily bad mental health week. It was just kind of like, man, I just was not feeling Commander. Like I hit it really hard with when I did all the Commander breakdown videos. I really enjoyed doing that because I kind of got out of my element. And then I don't know, I just got kind of burned out. We've got Baby Girl who's kind of growing every day, and so there's just a lot of times where I used to do some channel when I got off work. And, I'm spending more times with Baby Girl on the weekend. Okay, so we've got Fairgrounds Warden. That's okay. We are looking at Voltron damage from Sram, but yeah, that's okay. We can make that work. So, all right, they're going to get rid of Eternal Witness. But yeah, long story short, I'm just trying to balance work life, family life, and channel life and make it all work, because work is actually pretty busy for us. I actually work in an essential industry, but I work in the automotive industry. And so we sell tires. And so And so it's one of those that like work is that surprisingly been really busy, and that's good for us. But it's been eating up some of my free time, and so I think just last week it was just kind of. I also got into Warzone, and I really wanted to just kind of. I enjoy playing first-person shooters. I stopped playing. I used to play them all the time in high school, but then I kind of stopped playing them. And so it's nice to kind of find a battle royale game that really fits my taste, and I really do enjoy Call of Duty games. So I've been playing a lot of Warzone, so we'll be seeing some of that in the future. I kind of figured it out a little bit. One of the first Warzone videos I put out, I want to give a shout out. I can't remember your name, but the first Warzone video I put out, that's not fun. We can still prophetic bolt on Aegis, but that does kind of. Well, actually, we got electrolyze on top. Yeah, I think that's good. So we'll draw into that and we'll be good. We'll be able to pop that and then go for prophetic bolt. So we can make that work. But what was it? Oh yeah, so with Warzone, it was like the first Warzone video I'd done, and I was major rusty. And somebody goes, "Man, I don't know who's missing more. It's either Jolt with a firearm or Mudstub with a Ristic Study trigger." And I like laughed so hard at that. So hey, shout out again. I enjoyed that comment. So, but anyway, if you've been playing Warzone, be on the lookout because I've had some fun playing that. But yeah, long story short, just last week was just kind of a mental health week. And I try not to blow everybody up on the channel announcements page. So basically, long story short, if you're a longtime viewer of the channel and you see a lack of content for a little bit, that's pretty much it. So, all right, so let's jam this electrolyze. I don't know if we're going to win this game, but yeah, because if they get an aura on Sram, then that's pretty much it. So we joined electrolyze. Let's go ahead and crack Arid Mesa because we definitely don't want to draw into delay. That's not going to do anything on this board state. Let's grab Arid Mesa. Yeah, this is definitely something, and I guess at this point, do we just grab? I guess we just shock in Stomping Ground. I mean, we need access to as many colors as possible if we're gonna win this game. So let's go and pay 2 life. First things first, let's go for Electrolyze on Aegis and Mother of Runes. Yeah, that's gonna be good because if they have Relic Seeker, so be it. So we're gonna click OK. Let's go blue and red, and then tap down Soul Ring. There we go. And then go for the electrolyze. We'll see what's on top of our library. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we do draw into Rift, we've got it. All right. So that's going to be for us. That's going to put us on Prophetic Bolt. Yeah, I guess we can use that. We can actually Prophetic Bolt on Fairgrounds Warden. Yeah, I like this. So that's going to be 1, 2. It's going to be blue and a red. And then 1, 2. So we're going to Prophetic Bolt on Fairgrounds Warden. That's going to give us Eternal Witness back, which is going to allow us to go for... And actually, now that I think about it, I think they can get it next turn with the... Oh, we should have left up double blue. We might have been able to stop one of those triggers, but I don't think we would have been able to do it. So, all right, so Prophetic Bolt. And actually, no, Nature's Claim does work out. Yeah, that does. So we'll grab Nature's Claim. Put those on the bottom in any order. That's going to get rid of Fairground Warden. Let's go ahead and bring back... Prophetic Bolt, and then let's go ahead and bring back Electrolyze. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Let's go Nature's Claim on Uozama's Jitte. There we go. That's going to get rid of those extra charge counters. Probably going to see them go for the activation in response to on like Eternal Witness. So that's going to get rid of a blocker. But that basically, they've got 1 card left in the hand, so we might be able to survive a 5 hit on commander damage. We'll see. So they've got some other triggers they can go for, I think. Yeah, they're just probably going to end up gaining 6 life off of that. So, yeah, they're going to gain 10 life, put them at a healthy 32. But, yeah, this is not normally what you would see at a Riku game. This has been pretty nice back and forth with Sram. So, all right, so we're going to end up going for that Nature's Claim. We do end up finding an answer off of that Prophetic Bolt. And we'll see. Yeah, we don't want to swing in with, well, we can probably swing in with Inferno Titan to deal 3 damage to Relic Seeker. I think that'd be good. Yeah, because we don't have to worry about Jitte anymore. So let's go ahead and bring those back to our hand. Yes, definitely use that ability. Definitely want to use that ability. Yeah, because if we push in, we can't block on Sram, so we might as well just take care of Relic Seeker at this point right now. So let's swing in. It's going to deal 3 damage to Relic Seeker. I'm enjoying this kind of like battle cruiser magic. All right, so we're going to pop that. It's just Sram versus Inferno Titan. All right, so they're going to block. There we go. That's going to be a nothing for both of us. And then, actually, if they wanted to, if they saw that line of play, they could have actually put a -1 counter on Inferno. But I guess that would have forced us not to swing in. So, oh, and excuse me. Yeah, they're going to get the counter with Ring of Thune. on Sram. So anyway, they've got a good game to our opponent on that one. We dug, tried to find some answers. Either way, we're going to lose. You know, if I end up popping Ring of Thune or Uwazama's GT, either way, they're going to be able to close it. So that is going to be commander damage on that one. Good game to our opponent. Normally in Riku, I look for, you know, a lot of explosive spells, but I mean, you know, pretty good game. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of back and forth. We dug for some answers, found some pretty good stuff. Got the double Pan Harmonicon Eternal Witness going, which was a pretty nice feeling. So I'm going to ship this one over. It's a loss, but had some fun. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, hey, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.